and they come to disrupt, they come to call us names and detract from what we're doing and to lie about our message. Thank you all for coming. It's great that you're all here. Obviously we wish more people got off their sofas, more people stopped watching football and going to the pub and just stood here with us. That would be fantastic. If any of you are watching and would like to join us next time, we would really appreciate it, because this is, what, number 5, number 6? I don't know, they think it's number 6. But we alone cannot fix this. Us standing here alone does not fix it. We need politicians on our side. We have the church. Follow Chris Wickland, he's amazing, and God, the church, Christianity is fundamental in bringing Britain back to what it was. But we need a political party, and we've all been let down by Reform. If you're paying attention, he's throwing Tommy under the bus, he throws us under the bus, with them, with the far right, with the scum, I don't know. It's very disappointing. He had all our vote, I'm sure. Here we have Nick Tenconi. I have nothing else to say. Listen to Nick. It's a fist. He doesn't really need an introduction.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Katie. Wonderful to see patriots coming together, standing shoulder to shoulder. We don't care about the communists. They've got no fight. They've got no belly whatsoever. They're cowards, and they just want to see division and chaos as it allows them to spread their fear and propaganda tactics. So don't worry about them. We're a family. UKIP's your new family. You've got the political voice. Let's talk about why UKIP. We won't turn our back on patriots. I was asked to speak at the Unite the Kingdom rally on Saturday. Few days' notice to prepare. It was an honour and a privilege. Where was Reform? They weren't there. Why? Because they don't want to be associated with you. This is bigger than one man, it's bigger than one party. This is about the land for our children and our children's children. We've got to take action. They weren't there, we all know why. I won't turn my back on patriots, UKIP won't turn its back on patriots. I wrote a letter last night to the governor, a lady called Nicola, of the prison that Tommy has been moved to, saying as a political party we stand by his journalistic efforts, his civic patriotism. You're not going to get that from establishment parties. UKIP won't turn its back on its political prisoners and on patriots. Establishment-wise, Reform have made it very clear. They are going to pander, they're going to tick the boxes that are required to be considered establishment. So you've got to pander to the legacy media. You've got to fear the far left. You've got to tread the line of optics. And you have to do as you are told. Well, at UKIP, we will not live on our knees. It's a vicious cycle, guys. Liberal voter, bit more... Testing, 1, 2, 3. The thing is with these little ones, they've only got a few hours juice in them. So I can either shout it or megaphone it. Where's hair and makeup? We're starting again? It's the vicious cycle, guys. Liberal vote won't go anywhere near anything radical. Like UKIP calls for mass deportations. So what are you going to do? You don't want to upset the apple cart. So you continually have to pander. You continually have to flip-flop. Those are the defining markers of the establishment and what it is to want to be part of the establishment. So people aren't silly. Don't be naive to this. If you see those markers, if you see in your political leaders and in political parties, if you see that and you feel they're pandering, something's not right here. We're in crisis. We need action now. Go with your gut, guys. Go with your gut. How many more second chances do you think this country's going to get? How many more second chances do we give the establishment? I thought enough was enough. Enough is enough, and it's time for action. You are the soldiers in this fight. You, ladies and gentlemen, are not powerless. Your vote matters. 9 million liberal votes have put a communist in charge of our country. 9 million votes
have put a communist in charge of our country. Our population is anywhere near to 85 million. 9 million votes. 40% don't vote. Why don't they vote? Because they've given up. They've given up hope. They've been trodden on for so long. They've been backstabbed so many times. They've been betrayed so many times. They've given up. They've lost hope. We can take our country back, and your vote does matter. We also won't let the communists win over our dead bodies. As long as we have breath in our bodies, Britain lives on. And that means fighting the communists and their rhetoric, their hatred, their division. People aren't silly. They are wise to it. And they're wise to the trade union money that funds the far left in Britain. Britain is waking up to all sorts of realities. Our country has been taken from us. We have been betrayed. It is true. We don't have our country anymore. The battle has been lost. But victory in war will be ours. Because we are taking our country back. There are two problems. It is true. People have given up. But they've given up for a reason. No one is standing up for them. They've given up hope because they haven't had a political voice brave enough to say it as it is. They've given up and become destitute because there is no political voice to stand up for them. So we have lost our country. We have lost. They attempt to silence you, of course they do. So we have, but we can win our country back. And we do that by knowing our duty and by action. The time now is for standing up. It's for political bravery, and it's for saying to our brothers and sisters, far left narrative, far left rhetoric tells you to shut up. It tries to silence you. It tries to smear you. It tries to shut you down. But we're not falling for it because fear doesn't control us anymore. We control fear. Okay, so we know what's what. UKIP is your political voice. Everyone is welcome back home at UKIP. We know what our duty is. We know what action looks like. We're going to provide hope and reinstill hope into those that have become hopeless. We know we have to inspire people who have lost their spark and who think that it's over. How many people, show of hands, have heard someone say, there's no political solution, it's over, my vote doesn't matter? Every single one, it's all 99% of daily conversations is outrage. How many Muslim MPs are there? 25. Who's our Justice Secretary? Shabana Mahmood. With the Arabic writing on the wall whenever she does it for optics, whenever she does face to camera. Don't tell me we can't take our country back. Of course we can take our country back. We will take our country back. Let's not forget, who has the belly to fight? I am recruiting community leaders, those who are willing to stand up and fight and to take their country back. But let's not forget a special shout out to the establishment. The establishment are snakes. They specialize in smear campaigns, they specialize in indifference, they specialize in lies, they specialize in corruption and in greed as well. They specialize in demoralizing you, patriots. That's their specialty, in making sure you and me, the little guy, stays in our place, stays in our lane. Are we going to take it anymore? No! Are we going to tolerate it anymore? No! Are we going to take our country back? Yes! They despise us. They think we are beneath them. For decades, we have been forgotten about and we have been taxed into oblivion and silenced by far left totalitarian propaganda tactics designed to smear you, designed to shut you up. Patriots, you are not powerless. You are more powerful than you know. From our grassroots, ladies and gentlemen, to our elderly, it is clear now the vast majority support and endorse our policies. The problem is they have never had a political voice brave enough to say what everyone is thinking. Well, I will. Deportations, deportations, deportations. Let's hear it, deportations. Let us rid our great nation of communist parasites. Let's detain and deport the 10,000 foreign nationals in our prisons. Let us detain and deport the 39,000 Islamists on MI5's terror watch list. Let us detain and deport the 1.7 million migrants who are here claiming welfare. Send them home. Send them home. Let us detain and deport the estimated 5 million who are here to colonize, and those who refuse to assimilate. Let us detain and deport the 100,000 illegal invaders being put up in hotels, which we pay for. Don't be sidetracked by talk of illegal immigration. There is a suspected 5 million legally who don't deserve to be here, patriots. There will be no mercy, there will be no diplomacy, and there will be no surrender to the establishment that have demoralized us, that have put us down, and that have stolen our country from us. This is a Christian land, brothers and sisters. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to put Christianity back into the heart of government. The new right rises, ladies and gentlemen. We will triumph! 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 No justice, no peace! Yeah!